Hi friends, it's a beautiful day once again. So weather outside today is so calm and quiet, but 2 days before it was a heavy wind and cyclone. I think our life is always like this, am I right? One day it's sunny, one day a lot of rains, lot of smiles. One day it's warm, one day it is cold, sometimes it's cyclone, am I right? I think life is all about it. We just need to learn, how to really manage every situation around, keep smiling, keep moving on. Okay. So transformation is key to manage every weather, to face every weather. We need to keep on transforming. We need to keep on changing. At times, this transformation is permanent. At times, it is temporary, or it is time to time. We need to keep transforming. Am I right? So great. So today's topic, what I'm going to cover is about P square. P square for our life. P square for continuous, success. P square for happiness. Okay. P square for achieving our goals. So you may say, what is P square? P square in my personal term, it is nothing but patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. So if you have P square, it is good. You will achieve bigger success, bigger happiness. That's my personal view. Okay. So let's talk about it. What is patience or what is impatient? Patience is something that whether you get something, as per the expected time, or you don't get something, as per the expected time, you just stay calm and compose and then wait for the expected results. Is that right? When you become impatient, the moment you don't get what you expect, either within a particular time or you don't get what you wanted, a particular quantum, of the results, people feel impatient. Am I right? People lose their patience and then they become impatient. Is that right? So being patient has a lot of advantages. Being a kind of, maintaining a patience has a lot of advantage. If you look at by nature, everything what happens around us requires a lot of patience. All right. Today you may be whatever the age you are. If you go back, you would have spent your last 20 years or 15 years or 30 years, doing studies, education. Am I right? So it requires a lot of patience to go through every class by class and then pass every class, give exams, complete your test, and then come and then reach a particular level of your life, start working for a company, right? And once you start working for a company, you keep trying to grow, then keep doing the same work and morning and evening or night. Or if you're doing a business, you keep doing the same thing again and again and again. But no, you need a patience, a lot of patience, right? And the moment you are actually by default, human being has a lot of patience. But what happens in the journey, in between, people become impatient. When they lose patience, they become impatient. There are many times people lose biggest opportunities. So I have seen some big businessmen, or maybe some of the big senior leaders, who just become, just because of the impatience, they lose a biggest opportunity. So it's very important to stay patient, to maintain patience. Why do we need patience? Patience works as a medicine or an antidote for our, either anger, anxiety, or fear, right? So it's very important we practice patience every day. And why do we lose patience? There are many times as simple as that. If someone is not listening to me, I may lose patience. Am I right? And at the same time, as I'm expecting one particular response from somebody, if I'm not receiving that response, I may lose patience. Uh, at the same time, if I'm expecting some business opportunity from someone, if I'm not receiving at a stipulated time, I may lose patience. So instead of losing patience, we need to really convert that into an opportunity. That's what is a real thing, we need to practice. So That's more like when the moment we start thinking positive about the expected results, the moment whatever the results comes to us, we have the mindset to accept it. I think we don't become impatient, we don't act impatient, we will stay calm and quiet, and then we will be in a position to sail through that particular moment, right? Here is we also can develop patience over a period of time. There are simple 3 or 4 steps. What we should practice every day is like uh, learn to postpone your expectation. As simple as, for example, you feel like eating a ice cream today afternoon. Okay, so you say yourself, no, I'm going to postpone my uh, wish, or I'm going to postpone my requirement. Instead of afternoon, I'll eat it in the next day afternoon, or maybe by late evening today, right? So it means to say that you have a thirst, you have that expectation which you are trying to hold it for some time. So that will help in terms of not really feeling anxious, not feeling concerned about that particular aspect what you wanted. As simple as, like, you are expecting a particular results from somebody, either from your client, or you're from employer, or from your your customer. If you are not getting that results, just allow the time to maybe just enjoy thinking about the positive expected results. All right. And but I think you should have that openness to wait for the results to come. All right. When you really maintain the realistic expectations, or even if you have the mindset to accept the results whatever the way it is coming in a positive way, then I think you will really get rid of this impatient behavior, and then you always stay patient. Okay, so I always keep telling with my children and my close friends is that whatever the thing you do in the life, you get at times the results which is less than your expectation or opposite of your expectation. Okay, but if you have that mindset to accept every results as good for your future, okay, then I think you are not worried about the feeling impatient. So being calm and patient is something is always good for health and good for your long-term success. And along with the patience, let me also talk about the persistence. Am I right? That is a second P what we discussed about it. Persistence is nothing but you desire on a particular goal or ambition, and then you keep on continuing towards that goal and ambition, irrespective of whether you don't like after you take a decision. Am I right? So it means to say that whether you feel like working on that goal or you don't feel like working on that goal, you must keep continuing and then chasing that goal, even if you don't feel good about it. So what it means to say that, let's assume that you have decided to learn music. Okay, so when you decided to learn music, first thing before really getting into that, you should do enough research, and then you should do a proper understanding of why you are getting into the music, and then what is that really attracting you to do that. Okay, once you really have a clarity that you have a vision for next 1 or 2 or 3 years time, what you wanted to achieve through that attending the music classes, whether you like it, you don't like it, after that no, you must attend the classes regularly. Am I right? So it is not that because you liked it you started, after that you don't like it you stopped it. Am I right? So persistency is something is very very critical and important for you to achieve a long-term success. So persistency in every small thing you do, every big thing you do. All right, you want to improve your health regularly and persistently, consistently and persistently, you are following a regular exercise pattern. That something is very very critical, right? So these two P's are very very important. Okay, when it comes to the persistency and patience, I remember one of the very important small story about the bamboo tree. Am I right? There is a farmer who actually plants a bamboo tree, and along with there are his friends plants traditional crop, and then the other friends keep growing the traditional crops every year on year, they keep getting the lot of money, whereas the person who actually planted bamboo tree, he he does enough research, and then after that he planted, so he keep on believing it, and then he keep on pouring water for first year, second year, third year, fourth year. For initial 4 years nothing happens, whereas his friends keep getting a lot of cash and money. Am I right? But on the fifth year, One day when he goes to the farm, he sees that the bamboos are already grown about 1 feet tall. Within a kind of couple of months, 5 or 6 weeks or 8 weeks, that bamboo grows to the more than 90 feet tall. Am I right? So on the fifth year, he makes at least 10 times higher than the money what his friends makes. Am I right? So what his friend farmer makes. So it's a very simple principle that if you have a patience and persistently keep on working towards your goal, you will have a biggest results which no one can compete with, right? So hope you like this video. Fantastic. If you like this video, please subscribe, and you can share this with your friends. And if you like this video, you can give a like button, press a like button. And if you really wanted to share your opinion and comments, please do not forget to share here. Wish you all the best. Take care. Bye bye.